my name is Tingo, or you can call me Tiffany. I'm graduate from Penn State University, and I will be working for Capco as a compliant analyst.
So we started the clock on September 9, and you finally received a job offer here on November 19. So altogether, you land a job within 10 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing. Congratulations. Can you just tell me a little bit, share with our friends here a little bit on your job search challenges before meeting with me?
So, as international students at that time, and with a major that, as you may sound, as it may seems really hard to get a job,
Very unique,
and
right?
yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
really unique. And also, I didn't have like a lot of experience regarding to real world working environment. It's just like basic internship. So it's like really hard to make your resume stand out. Um, Before I met you, I was trying to do all by myself. I'm great a resume and then cover letters, and I try to apply to different kind of job, and I didn't hear any reply back then, and it was just like really frustrated. And yeah, and I don't know which source I should help with until I have a chance to meet you. After having a conversation with you like for 2 hours, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's like two
With that
hours
selling point fighter, right?
Yeah, I think it's
Mm-hmm.
more than 2 hours, like two. We had to meet like two times, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Before we had the resume. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so it's like 4 hours, and it's like really we have to discuss like every single bit detail of my experience, my academic,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, to go through like exactly where the standpoint I am right now. And yeah, so you gave a really detailed explanations and like detailed course and plan for me to be like, okay, what should the next step you should be. So it's like really different than anything on any coaching career or service that I've been.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much for your feedback. It
Yeah.
has been amazing working with you, Thi. I know it's lots of work, but it's
Yeah.
worth it, right?
Yeah, I've been to career service when I was in university, because
Mhm.
each university they have like career service
Right.
of their own, and I went there, and basically I went there with a resume of my own. I did it, I wrote it, and then I gave it to them, and
Hmm.
um, they didn't give much like you know fix it, just like, oh, you just need fix some these and these, and that will be good.
Hmm.
And I kept that resume, and in the result I didn't still get a job.
Hmm. Right. For the universities, like career counselors at the schools, it might be very hard for them to focus on individual student
Mhm.
100%, right? Because there are like thousands students out there and not so many resources available. So students need to be very self-driven and uh, depend a lot on your own while engaging the resources that they have. So I'm sure that they are trying their best with the capabilities and capacity that they have to help you. But I understand that like for international students, we need to be even better than other domestic candidates. So just the regular or generalized advice would not work for international students. After taking a program, after we start together, what are some major changes in your career search?
Well, first of all, I got a really detailed resume thanks to you. It's looked really impressive, and after that, I got a chance to upload my resume and change my LinkedIn profile from bottom to top, like completely new.
Mhm.
Um, it's like change. And so I gotta respond feedback or call or email from recruiter and different agency that they contacted me, and it's
Mhm.
really a big surprise for me, like right on the first day. So and we as you and I had discussed, like we outlined which events or networking that we should be attend, and
Mhm.
then I attend a couple of them, and I met some of them which are really helpful, and some of them um, are really high ranking people. For example, like the director of agricultural Marion County,
Mhm.
and some other people, and they really helpful. They just ask them questions and they will like answer you.
Mhm.
They will help you, direct you to the right people and give you the results and advice.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's a really useful, I learned from you to make connections with people.
That's great. And that is also the reason why you landed this job, right? You went out there and met with this high-ranking person at
Mhm.
Capco.
Yeah. um,
Mm-hmm.
and so you texted me like, oh, try to look for some financial company, and
Mm-hmm.
I did, and I actually look up some of the company, and then I did research about them, and then that after that I went to the career fair and I got a chance to meet, I still remember his name, Robert
Mm-hmm.
Cartwell. I feel like I make a strong connection with him just
Mm-hmm.
based on what we talk. And yeah, and then immediately he asked me for my resume, which I thought that after that I just gave him my resume, but he
Mm-hmm.
asked us instead, like, do you have resume with you? And then I
Mm-hmm.
see, I saw that he took some note on and wrote it to my resume,
Mm-hmm.
and then he asked me, oh, do you available on this time and this time? And then he gave me a business card.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. You built a connection before even handing the resume
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
found some common interest and
Yeah.
exchanged that conversation.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
really really unexpected. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect, I didn't expect much to go in that career fair, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm just met, the right person with, the
Exactly.
strong connection with
Mm-hmm.
me, and I feel really passionate and about that the
That's
topic,
great.
that I could, feel like I could talk to him like much more and spend more time with him, but because he had another candidate behind me, so he just like, oh, it was nice talking to you, and then he sent me the business card. Yeah.
Mhm. That's amazing.
Yeah, and after that, I sent him a thank you email,
Mhm.
and he immediately replied me back, and
Mhm.
he sent it,
That's
and
really a good sign. Mhm.
yeah, and he sent me um, my resume. He directed my resume to another person, and he also included in the thank you note email.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And you would not be able to get to that point or exchange that meaningful conversation if you just sitting in front of the computer and apply online, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm glad that you know, get out there, get out of your comfort zone, try your best to connect with people.
Mhm.
Great job, T. Great job. Besides our one-on-one coaching programs, right? 90-day intensive program. Here we have lots of one-on-one interactions. I jump on a call whenever you need me. Besides that, I also let you have give you access to our content on the ICAway talent platform,
Mhm.
which is the foundation of all the career search strategies. So you got a chance to learn some content from the ICAway Talent platform. What is your impression so far with the ICAway Talent platform?
First of all, it's like really detailed from A to Z. That basically the basic guideline for every student
Mhm.
to had to apply for the job and making connections and building meaningful networking connections, to achieve to land a job in the
Mhm.
US. Yes, and just for example, like how to write a thank you note, how to um, follow up them on LinkedIn and add a note on LinkedIn, something like that. It's basically everything you I find it's already there and just one click away, one search away, and I can find the content in the platform. Yeah.
Great. Thank you for the feedback. Right. We have all the templates and tools that we all need. Even I myself, I still use my own platform when I want to, connect with someone. I get that template myself to refresh my memory and make each day try to maintain the connection, more effectively. So thank you so much for your time, and please always, reach out if there is anything I can help you in the future.
Yeah, thank you so much for your help. As I was mentioned in the email I sent you earlier, you are a great mentor, and you follow me every step of the way. Yeah.
Thank you, Thi. That means so much. So congratulations again, Thi. You are now a US professional and you are about to start your new job in a week from now,
Hmm.
right? That is exciting.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.